Welcome back to Binge Point, the place where we dive deep into the shows and movies that deserve your time, your attention, and sometimes a second chance. Today we're looking at one of television's biggest heartbreaks, the shows that were canceled far too soon. Whether they were victims of low ratings, network politics, or simply being ahead of their time, these series left fans wanting more. So let's count down the top 10 series that were canceled too soon. Number 10, Freaks and Geeks.
I don't get it. What do they have that we don't?
Good bodies. So he can throw her over his shoulder. Big deal.
Kicking off the list is Freaks and Geeks, a show that never got the chance to truly shine during its short 18-episode run. Created by Paul Feig and produced by Judd Apatow, this coming-of-age dramedy perfectly captured the awkward, painful, and sometimes hilarious experience of being a teenager in the early 80s. While it was critically acclaimed and featured future stars like James Franco, Seth Rogen, and Linda Cardellini, NBC pulled the plug after just one season due to low ratings. What makes its cancellation sting is how much potential it had to grow, exploring not only the lives of its characters, but the cultural shift of the decade. Today, it's considered one of the best shows ever canceled prematurely.
I killed Millie's dog.
Like with your bare hands?
No, I ran it over.
Oh.
You're pretty sick.
I didn't do it on purpose, doofus.
Number 9, Pushing Daisies.
Hey, have you guys heard? The most amazing new candy store is opening up across the street. It's amazing.
Pushing Daisies was a whimsical, visually stunning fantasy about a pie maker who could bring the dead back to life with a single touch. It had a fairy tale-like aesthetic and some of the most inventive storytelling ever seen on network TV. The romance between Ned and Chuck, who could never physically touch without fatal consequences, gave the show a bittersweet edge that fans adored. Unfortunately, the 2007-2008 writers' strike severely impacted the show's momentum, and ABC canceled it after just 2 seasons. To this day, it feels like a story that deserved to fully bloom, but was cut short far too early.
Here. With her. And him.
Well, it ain't like he ain't never done it before. Remember Lazarus?
Number 8, Hannibal.
Loin, served with a Cumberland sauce of red fruits.
Loin. What kind?
Pork.
Brian Fuller's Hannibal was a macabre masterpiece that combined art, horror, and psychological intrigue like no other show on television. Starring Mads Mikkelsen as the chillingly charismatic Hannibal Lecter, and Hugh Dancy as the emotionally fragile Will Graham, the series pushed the limits of what network TV could show, both visually and narratively. It was bold, unsettling, and hauntingly beautiful. Despite critical acclaim and a passionate fan base, NBC canceled it after 3 seasons due to low ratings. Many argue that its complex storytelling and operatic style were too niche for mainstream audiences, but that's exactly what made it special.
Good morning, Will. May I come in?
Number 7, Firefly.
You get that beacon sent?
Yeah, it's,
No list of prematurely canceled shows would be complete without Firefly. Joss Whedon's space western was unlike anything else on TV when it aired in 2002. It followed Captain Malcolm Reynolds and his ragtag crew as they navigated life on the fringes of a galaxy dominated by an oppressive government. Unfortunately, Fox mishandled the series, airing episodes out of order and ultimately canceling it after just 11 episodes. Despite this, Firefly gained an enormous cult following, leading to the 2005 film Serenity. Still, fans can't help but wonder what more stories could have been told if the series had been given a real chance.
It's not possible. No one's gonna pick up the damn signal. You wanted us flying under the radar, remember? Well, that's where we are. Out of range of anyone or anything.
Number 6, Deadwood.
What kind of hand is your friend with a gun?
I don't feel qualified to say.
Deadwood was a gritty, poetic western that reinvented the genre for television. Created by David Milch, it told the story of a lawless town in South Dakota in the 1870s, populated by morally complex characters like Al Swearingen, brilliantly played by Ian McShane. The show was celebrated for its Shakespearean dialogue and its unflinching portrayal of frontier life. But HBO abruptly canceled it after 3 seasons, leaving fans furious and storylines unresolved. Though the 2019 film gave some closure, the cancellation robbed audiences of the chance to see the town's full evolution play out on screen.
I'm concerned it might be taken as provocation. Me serving his whiskey before you getting your beer, or the very reversal of that.
Just bring my whiskey.
Number 5. The OA.
Can I ask you something?
I'm sorry, I'm late. I have to go.
I'm sorry. Did you have an NDE?
I don't know what that is.
A near-death experience. Did you die?
Netflix's The OA was one of the boldest, most experimental shows of the streaming era. Created by Britt Marling and Zal Batmanglij, it combined elements of science fiction, fantasy, and spiritual philosophy into something truly unique. Its surreal imagery and unorthodox storytelling weren't for everyone, but those who connected with it became fiercely devoted. After just 2 seasons, Netflix canceled it, sparking outrage and even petitions to bring it back. What makes its cancellation particularly painful is that the story was clearly designed as a multi-season arc, and fans will never see how its mind-bending narrative was meant to conclude.
The biggest mistake I made was believing that if I cast a beautiful net, I'd catch only beautiful things.
Number 4. Mindhunter.
I'm Special Agent Tench. This is Special Agent Ford. This isn't an interrogation, Mr. Manson. We know you didn't commit the Tate or LaBianca murders.
David Fincher's Mindhunter was an atmospheric deep dive into the psychology of serial killers, based on real FBI history. With its meticulous direction, slow burn pacing, and brilliant performances from Jonathan Groff, Holt McCallany, and Anna Torv, the series became an instant hit among true crime fans. Unfortunately, despite critical acclaim, the show was expensive to produce, and Fincher himself admitted it wasn't sustainable at the time. After just 2 seasons, Netflix placed the series on indefinite hold, which to fans feels like the cruelest kind of cancellation. Few shows captured the chilling psychology of crime as effectively, making its premature end a true tragedy.
Your own children, who you were neglecting?
We know that no one in the family acted without your approval, Charlie.
Well, if you know, you know. You don't need to talk to me.
Number 3. Carnival.
Grammy says y'all are marked.
HBO's Carnival was a surreal, ambitious series set during the Great Depression, following a traveling carnival and its battle against supernatural forces. The show blended mysticism, theology, and American folklore in ways that were decades ahead of its time. Its slow, layered storytelling and symbolic depth made it divisive, but for those who connected with it, it was nothing short of brilliant. Canceled after just 2 seasons, Carnival left fans stranded in the middle of a grand mythological arc that was supposed to span 6 seasons. To this day, it's one of television's greatest unfinished epics.
Hell with it. Let's shake some dust!
Number 2. Twin Peaks. David Lynch's Twin Peaks was groundbreaking when it first aired in 1990. A surreal, genre-defying murder mystery, it captivated audiences with its eccentric characters, bizarre dream sequences, and chilling central question, who killed Laura Palmer? However, after ratings dipped in the 2nd season, ABC canceled the show before Lynch could fully resolve its many mysteries. While Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me and the 2017 revival Twin Peaks The Return gave fans more, the cancellation of the original run remains one of television's biggest what-ifs. The show's influence on modern TV is undeniable, but its premature end lived in limbo for decades.
Would you leave us alone, please?
Oh, certainly.
At number 1, we have Rome.
You are to take our Ubian cavalry and scout all roads and defensive strong points between here and the city. Advance until resistance is met. If and when civilians are encountered, deliver the enclosed proclamation.
HBO's epic historical drama that redefined what a TV series could achieve in terms of scale and storytelling. With sprawling sets, intricate political intrigue, and deeply human characters, Rome was an ambitious masterpiece. But its massive budget, one of the highest ever for a series at the time, led to its cancellation after just 2 seasons. The tragedy here isn't just its abrupt end, but how much more story there was to tell about one of history's most fascinating eras. Fans are left imagining what might have been if HBO had given the series the time and funding to reach its full potential.
And I have sinned enough. I resign.
That's desertion.
I'm a traitor and a rebel. Why not a deserter as well?
And there you have it, the top 10 series that were canceled too soon. Each of these shows left behind an unfinished legacy, reminding us how fleeting great television can be. Which one of these cancellations broke your heart the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.